how this plays out, because I for one haven't seen this matchup before, but given how both characters like to play, I'm a little excited to see how this plays out. So I'm very excited for Pharaoh, our 4th seed, and Ludwig, our 13th.
Oh, I mean, this is gonna be a treat regardless. Like you said, Yoshi can feel like a bit of a test for your character knowledge, for your discipline even at times. But I guess much of the same can be said for Ludwig and the rest of the Koopalings. I mean, there's very specific ways in which you have to approach these characters. We'll see. Oh, we need to see Pharaoh right here with the control on the projectile, which of course is going to be crucial right now, and absolutely showing the respect as well against that.
Absolutely. And building up a lot of damage here against Pharaoh. Just punishing all the ways that Pharaoh likes to come in. We're using Clown Car, we're using Nair, back air. We're just building up damage and edge guarding Pharaoh right off the bat here. Not something I would have expected, especially against a player of Pharaoh's caliber. So I'm very excited to see how ToughLudwig is going to keep going here.
The Lud seems prepared for this occasion right now. It definitely putting those projectiles exactly where they seem to be most annoying for Yoshi's recall. Particularly when we've seen ToughLudwig get a ton of damage. Oh, the DI was correct though at the very least there for ToughLudwig, but look at Pharaoh.
Ooh,
gotta get that stuck finally,
juggle.
and you know that Yoshi absolutely loves those juggles.
Absolutely. With all the aerial mobility and honestly, amazing aerials Yoshi has. Those juggles are going to be the bread and butter. Even if they're hitting the armored part of Ludwig there, it's something that even then we could see that Pharaoh was going to go for it again. Pharaoh was hoping for a little repeat of fate there.
Great respect and the attempt there from ToughLudwig. I mean, in spite of the adaptation, bit of a miss right there from Pharaoh, but I mean, I guess we've seen the defensive play come into fruition right there, even in spite of that disastrous mistake, I guess.
Yes, I do see the vision. We're just trying to get down into ledge for the best, as fast as possible and as safely as possible, just to get that ledge recovery, just to be able to make it back. But it looks like just being slightly off the screen threw off Pharaoh's positioning, and it was sadly just an end of that stock. But we're building up a lot of damage and taking stock once again with those juggles into the egg toss for the final hit. Amazing job there. One of my favorite things about Pharaoh is whenever he gets those juggles and finishes off with the egg toss. It feels like the perfect little like kiss of like, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I had to finish that. Here's your egg. And it's one of my favorite things about Pharaoh's gameplay.
And look at that, the respect comes through right away. We see Pharaoh get hit by quite a bit of those options that ToughLudwig was throwing to try and make it back on stage. But right now, one more setup and not enough height. The percent was just a tad too high. And that nose spike just a little bit too strong. And
that was
Pharaoh,
that was like honestly the perfect timing for a spike to happen. We saw very early on, Pharaoh was on the back foot for quite a little bit there. And while it was even in that moment, it still felt like, we need this right now. And it was the perfect job there for Pharaoh. So I am quite glad to see it, but we're going right into a game 2. So hopefully Ludwig is able to adapt there and figure out just how much Pharaoh likes to play off stage and how much Pharaoh likes to juggle. Because that is clearly Pharaoh's bread and butter in this matchup here, of just taking you to the top.
Absolutely. And also, we are seeing a lot more of those parries come through from Pharaoh's side, which have enabled exactly that impressive advantage state that Yoshi does have to come to fruition. And look at that, the interception, even with the aerials. I love what I'm seeing. And baiting out the air dodge even. Oh, the patience from Pharaoh almost paying dividends, but at the very least, it's going to pay dividends in that first stock. And not in the moment that we thought, but nonetheless, the forward smash seems a bit unavoidable at times.
Absolutely. Even thinking like maybe the little armor parts of side B would have protected Ludwig. But sadly, that was not the situation there. And this is just looking a little bit more favorable here for Pharaoh, just building up damage with an amazing lead here. And now I do like the patience here from both players. Well aware that if one wrong option could lead to just the end of this stock for them. So I understand the patience on both ends. but it's looking very much like it might be Ludwig's favor for this next stock interaction. But we're just going to give up ledge there. We're going to run off and just say, you know what, let's go right back to neutral, which is a little bit of surprise, but I understand given the fear factor of the moment that sometimes you just need to go back to neutral and get into an even better position for advantage.
I'm surprised there that not finding the right option for the edge guard, but nonetheless, I mean, like you're saying, just kind of giving it up towards the ledge. This time not going to be the case. So getting the drag down and the force smash, of course. The confirm can be deadly. This time not going to work out like this. Pharaoh, though, going to eat quite a bit of percent from this, but able to, at the very least, touch back on the ground to try and keep the pressure. But talking about pressure, look at that. ToughLudwig right now. Going
Absolutely. Off. And sadly, we're going to run into our own Mecha Koopa, but we're still building up some nice damage here, just trying to make something work. Meanwhile, Pharaoh's just having the time of his life tossing...
What?
Huh? Okay. I'm not even sure what we hit in that moment.
No sé cómo decir eso en inglés. I do not know how to say what happened. Okay, it's like, okay, I guess we just witnessed that. That's all I can say.
Alrighty, that is a stock that can happen as we go right into the next stock here for Pharaoh. Evening out this game 2 for the two of us. Hopefully we don't have any mystery stocks lost in our next game here, as it might just be the deciding game here for Pharaoh. But it's going to be entirely up to how Ludwig wants to play this.
Right. Ludwig. Oh, the juggle continues. Okay. Still, though, the Nair prevails, and great respect there on the forward smash. Just saw the charge, decided to take a bit of a step back and swing a little bit later on. The up smash almost doing it, but one more hopper, even one more egg dust is going to do it.
And once again, the egg just does it.
Yeah, going off the top almost every single time, right? Like, I can't recall.
Yes, all but the spike at the very end of game 3. Game 1, I mean.
I love it.